Before Avery Brooks became the iconic Captain Benjamin Sisko, commanding the space station Deep Space Nine with gravitas and fire, the role almost went to another legendary actor, Ernie Hudson. Best known at the time for his work in Ghostbusters and a string of dramatic roles, Hudson's audition for Star Trek Deep Space Nine is a fascinating what-if in the Star Trek universe. Hudson brought a different energy to the role of Sisko, less brooding, more warm and approachable, with a charisma that felt like a friend you could trust in a crisis. Where Brooks would eventually embody the complex tension between Starfleet duty and personal struggle, Hudson's version leaned into optimism and quiet confidence. Imagine a DS9 where Sisko's calm authority was punctuated by occasional humor and a more open-hearted mentorship with his crew. The moral and political dilemma the station faced might have felt different, perhaps lighter, with Hudson at the helm. Interestingly, Hudson approached the audition with meticulous preparation. He reportedly studied Gene Roddenberry's vision for Star Trek leadership and imagined Sisko not just as a Starfleet officer, but as a father, a guide, and a man navigating the murky waters of war and diplomacy. Casting directors were impressed with his presence and gravitas, but ultimately, the producers were seeking a commanding force with a certain intensity that Brooks naturally exuded. Hudson's audition is now remembered as a tantalizing glimpse into an alternate reality of Star Trek storytelling, a DS9 shaped by different emotional rhythms and leadership style. Fans have speculated endlessly about how Hudson Sisko might have altered the series. Would the Byron political arcs have played out differently? Could Hudson have brought a different tone to the Dominion War? Perhaps we would have seen more camaraderie and humor in tense negotiations, or a more openly vulnerable portrayal of a man grappling with loss and duty. Even today, Star Trek forums occasionally debate whether Hudson's warmth or Brooks's intensity made for a better captain. Ernie Hudson's near miss as Captain Sisko is a reminder of how casting choices can dramatically influence the tone of a story. While Avery Brooks left an indelible mark on Star Trek history, it's thrilling to imagine a DS9 where Hudson's blend of charm, authority, and humanity guided the crew through the stars. One thing is certain, the galaxy of Star Trek would have felt just a little different with Ernie Hudson commanding Deep Space Nine. If you want, I can also write a more playful, alternate universe version imagining Hudson actually as Sisko on screen, where the DS9 storylines shift because of his style. It could be fun and vivid. Do you want me to do that?